Hey, that's nothing new. I mean, a lot of people get that when they get old, but
Emotional guy.
I've had that all my life.
Yeah.
I've had that all my life.
Well, I can relate, believe me. Okay, some of the thoughts that some of you had that you would like to share, start out with Jim?
Well, when I think back to my childhood, I know I heard Dad say a lot of times that he missed a lot because he was working, but as a child, I don't really remember him missing a lot. It seemed like I always knew he would just figure it out. It seems like, we'd plan a camping trip, and if he wasn't there, we'd get all ready, and we just knew we left when he got there, and I never worried about not getting to go, maybe when we left a little bit, but he was very good at kind of making the most of what he had, and service above self is, I guess, what I would really say describes not only Mom and Dad, but our family is they, we may have differences, but I know they will do anything. They'll drop anything, anytime to help. If you need them, they're going to be there. And that's really a gift to have, knowing that you've got a parent and siblings that love you and care about you and would do anything for you, even if they don't like it that day. They still got your back. So that's important. That's a big blessing to have that. Not a lot of people can feel that good and confident about their siblings and parents. And they were a good example. It wasn't always easy. There was bumps along the road, but when it came down to it, you knew you were loved.
Yeah. Who would like to go next?
Well, I remember when they came out with beepers. Do you remember that?
Oh, yes.
Oh, it was like freedom.
Mhm.
We didn't have to stay home and wait for the railroad to call for their calls. We could go out and the railroad would call and Dad could call them back. But before the beepers, we had to stay home and wait for the railroad to call. So I remember the beeper was a wonderful thing.
Yeah, it was. It really was. Of course, we had to find a phone
Yeah,
booth.
that's
Now,
true.
if you had a beeper, you'd be in trouble without a cell phone. Phone booths are a thing of the past.
And I know Mom was a lot of fun. I know she said I was feisty, but she used to let me stay home from school in high school just to lay out in the sun. She would call.
Did you really?
Yeah. And yeah, I know. I would skip school and she'd let me stay home just to lay out some fun.
And Jim stayed home to ride
To mow lawn, usually.
to mow lawn or to ride your little,
Sickle?
yeah,
I was
sickle.
raised in a
and
different house. I
Oh,
don't remember doing
go-kart.
that. I remember mowing lawn. but-
Go-kart.
Yeah. But we had an awesome childhood. Great parents. Lots of fun.
I remember my grandparents, maybe more than you guys do, but I remember Grandma Flick was